Energy is the life force of everything around us. It is the building blocks of all ecosystems, keeping us all connected. And in an ever-changing world, a building must continuously evolve to meet the needs of the foundation for the future. This sustainability mission is a quite simple but demanding one. It takes the mastery of several engineering disciplines working together seamlessly with years of testing, design, and quality control before a single solar panel is ready for full-scale manufacturing. We endeavor in these great efforts so that technology can disappear and that we can focus on what matters. A building like the Javits Center is a living example that the foundation of the future can be found right here, right now, where energy and technology intersect. Simmons. Hi, I'm April, your host of Teachable Moments with April podcast. If you're a new listener, welcome. If you're a returning listener, welcome back. Remember, teachable moments are all around us. Happy listening. This episode's content is from Gems of Wisdom from Black Leaders of New Thought by Unity Ministries. Still Teaching by Reverend Sandra Campbell about Reverend Ruth Mosley. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Maya Angelou. Reverend Ruth Mosley was perhaps best known as founder of the Unity Urban Ministerial School in Detroit, where she served as executive director from 1979 to 2013. She also founded and led the Westside Unity Church until she retired. Even living in a care facility before her passing in 2020, she was still teaching how to unleash one's God-given potential. Giving sage advice to other residents, she shared her methods for connecting with Source, the God within, and emphasized the importance of spending time in communion with God, listening to that still, small voice within. God will speak through you and tell you what you need to know, said Reverend Ruth. While she acknowledges some may see this as difficult, she says it is simply being a spokesperson for God. That applies to everyone who sees a higher level of consciousness, who seeks it. I am God's mouth, I am God's ears. I share them with everyone I meet, Reverend Ruth said in an interview with Mark Hicks of Trust and TruthUnity.net, who is on the Urban School Board of Directors. In affirming those statements, she cautions that one can only share the truth they know. It is the truth that God has revealed through them. In her years of practicing the principles, Reverend Ruth said she learned to acknowledge God and the powerful lessons from the many trials and temptations the Spirit of the Lord brought her through. Those lessons empowered her to become a great pioneer for the Unity movement and into urban communities. Inspired to teach. Reverend Ruth Mosley's vision for the Unity Urban Ministerial School of Detroit was to train ministers to carry a message of hope and faith into inner cities. She based the school's mission on Isaiah 61:1. The Spirit of the Lord God is upon me because the Lord has anointed me. He has sent me to bring good news to the oppressed, to bind up the brokenhearted, and to proclaim the liberty to the captives. The school began as a 5-year pilot program in 1979 to reach those committed to living the principles of Jesus Christ as taught by Unity School of Christianity. It was not intended to be a shortcut to becoming a Unity minister. It was intended to assist potential ministers who were not in a position to attend Unity School of Christianity at Unity Village, Missouri. And it was intended to attract more African American ministers to Unity, spreading the word. Since its inception in 1979, some 200 students have attended the urban school, and nearly all have become licensed and ordained Unity ministers. Unity Urban Ministerial School continues to operate on campus, and for the past decade, online. This community, built on a dream and a commitment by Reverend Ruth M. Mosley, has a long-standing history and legacy that continues to bring out the best in the Unity movement. Just as the founder dreamed, students come to the urban school for their education and stay for the community. Read more about Reverend Ruth Mosley and the founding of the urban school at unity.org, Black Communities. Teachable Moments with April podcast is back, and I'm your host, April. I'm excited to share some new content for you, courtesy of our friends at Unity Ministry Publications. Here is just a preview of some of the content we'll be exploring together. Finding peace through prayer. Change your thinking, change your life. Healing thoughts. Spiritual keys to aging well. The spiritual journey from addiction to recovery. Return to wholeness, living healed, whole, and healthy. Rise above fear and worry, 30 days to fearless living. Finding peace through prayer, and so much more. I hope you will join me on this new chapter of Teachable Moments with April podcast. You are just listening to Teachable Moments with April podcast. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. We invite you to stay connected with us on our social media platforms, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. We also encourage you to join the Teachable Moments with April podcast family by becoming a paid subscriber. As always, be well and stay blessed. Until next time.